for me. That was cool. Oh, sorry.
So hi everybody, welcome to episode 14 of Streamer in the Spotlight. Thank you for being here, guys. So we've got someone that literally is pure crazy, and by the end of this, you're going to join her crazy world. I guarantee that. As nuts as she is, she genuinely has got a heart of gold, guys, and I can say that because I have met her in person. She's amazing. So Sarah, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Sarah's here. As always, thank you very much for giving up your time to be here and to interview.
In Sarah's language, you're fucking welcome.
You're fucking welcome, dude. You're fucking welcome, man. Fucking welcome.
Love it. And guys, thank you everyone for the co-host. So obviously we got the amazing Luna here. We got Uncle Hertog Vin today. And we got, as always, Pink Ninja Bunny. So Taylor was going to be at S-Off today, but unfortunately he's not going to be there. But hopefully he'll be in chat today and asking some questions. So welcome in everybody. I hope everyone's good today. And Sarah, again, thank you so much for putting up your time. So we're going to kickstart the show. So Luna is going to kickstart with the first question for us. I'm going to have a bit of fun today. Let's go, guys.
How did you start your streaming journey, Sarah?
Well, I started off as a little bit of fun, to be honest, while I was like working. Literally, I was going down to Dover a lot, and I was like, no, do you know what? I'm just going to stream for a bit of fun. And that's just how I kind of started, really. So pretty simple, just having a bit of fun to start off with, really.
Awesome.
That's not necessarily the story I've heard. Come on, talk about the hotel room.
Okay, yeah, and I got kidnapped out of a hotel room, okay? Yeah, okay. I got kidnapped out of a hotel room, okay?
This is a more fun story here.
Okay, so what it was, I think I was like on my second or third stream when I was starting to stream first, and like I was taking my Xbox with me to work because I was in a hotel and I was getting bored because I was getting sent back to the hotel during the day and I had nothing to do. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to play a really scary game in the hotel. But it was only a Plague's Tale. It wasn't that bad, but it was rats at least, you know. Think of what's going on in your head, you know what I mean? In a hotel, rats, you know. And I was just basically there playing one day and I was talking to myself, as I do always. I talk to myself, people. It's how it is, okay? And and then all of a sudden, that commentator guy, he came in and he started chatting with me. And I kept saying to him, I apologise if I drop out because the signal wasn't great. Like I had my phone synced up to my Xbox over by the window. Lucky I had another phone that I could use to use chat. And next thing you know, I'm doing a bet with him going, look, if you can get me to 25 views, I will play Outlast 2 because I've only played 5 minutes of it. I scared quit because I got really, really scared. He was like, yeah, don't worry about that. And that's how I got kidnapped out of a hotel into your community, just to let you know. Yeah, the hotel, yeah?
Love that,
okay?
love that.
He basically said, I will get you those 25 viewers, you will play Outlast, and I will laugh at you while you scream. That's basically what he said.
Yeah, literally. Like the first 5 minutes of Outlast 2, just to let you all know, I screamed like a baby and literally shut it off, okay? That's how I did it on my first ever go of doing it, and I never did it again. And then Tater comes along, and I'm like doing it full blast now, okay? I literally, every little bit scary point, I was like, no. Like seriously, that's it. I was hiding behind a car, like, no. Like, seriously, so yeah.
Like a true gamer. True gamer. Love that. Vin, have you got a question for Sarah?
Well, first I want to say, well done on not swearing for like already 2 minutes now. So, well done. It's the swear jar is still empty. So, well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And so far, what has been your biggest achievement on streaming?
To be honest, I think it's the community that we've built. You know, I got introduced into obviously Tater's community, and then I've slowly met everyone in this community, you know, and then I feel like I've built all my friendships out of that. You know, I've met Pink Ninja, obviously Luna as well. We're now sisters, apparently. Vin's now uncle, obviously.
Totally.
Yeah, so it's the friendships that I've made in the streaming. I never thought in a million years that I would get 300 followers and get to where I am. So anything that I do now is literally an achievement for me, and just getting the viewers in is an achievement as well. So yeah,
Love that. Pinky?
I'm going to go on the back of that and say, well, obviously you've had a great time building up your community so far. What's the next goal for you as a streamer? What is the next thing you're aiming for?
oh, everyone has big goals, and I would love to get 20 viewers in when I'm streaming. That is a dream. I won't say it's going to happen, but
at one time or regularly?
Regularly, I get about 8 to 10 viewers in now, which is amazing on its own. I will happily take that anytime. I don't ever really set myself a massive goal, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this so I'm enjoying it, and people want to see me just enjoy what I'm doing,
Yeah.
And to just get to even my next follower goal is 350. I'm not setting it too high. I'm just going on that little bit extra every time, still having fun. I've got so much planned for the stream, for myself, so there are things coming slowly but surely, but it's just taking its time and getting there and just slowly building it up.
Love that. Luna, you got a question?
Yeah. Who would you say is your biggest supporter for streaming and in real life?
Well, Luna, you're definitely one of them. Pinky is another one, definitely, and definitely my boyfriend Adam. He has definitely supported me through everything that I've done. He's slowly starting to stream himself, bless him. And, I've had such a big support as well. I've had highs, I've had lows, and you've all guys, everyone in the community has helped me out through this time, and I'm going through a big change as it is now. And the support that I've had from everyone probably the last month has been amazing. Everyone's come in, kept me going, kept me smiling, kept me wacky, I love the hair, 10 pink. And and I can't, that's the main thing really. My family, you're all my family. Everyone that comes into my stream is my family, and they're the ones that support me the most, and no offense if you hear pinging. That's my boyfriend, sorry. He's just checking on me. He's just checking on me, So yeah.
It's one of them remote control ones, eh? Okay, fair play to you. The show, that's a first.
Got to keep tabs on him, he's got to keep tabs on me, that's how it works, so yeah.
I love that. Vin, you got a question?
Yeah, so what do you like the most about streaming, and what do you dislike the most about streaming?
So there's a few things that I love. I mean, I love playing the games I'm playing. I play some really random games at the best of times, and it shocks me on how hyped up I can get in the games and how frustrated I can get in games. I die a lot in games. Cuphead is my worst enemy right now. No one mentioned Cuphead right now, because me and that game right now is on a hiatus.
Why? It was
so fun.
Yeah,
it's fun. Yeah. It is fun, but it's so goddamn frustrating. It's a frustrating game.
You become the female Stu. So
that's it. Yeah. Probably the low points is, I mean, I've had a couple of low points, and there have been tough times where I've gone on streaming, I've not had that many people in there, and you're literally like sitting there at that one viewer, and I was just not enjoying it. I was just like, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? I started doubting myself, and that was like the worst point for me. Like, I was just like, I just don't want to do this no more, and if it wasn't for Tater, he picked up that something was wrong. He had a word with me, and he was like, look, I think you just need to take a week off. No, nothing. You've got a week coming off. Just take a hiatus, relax, enjoy, recoup. And you know what? That's probably the best thing I could do, because I literally just sat there. I spoke with Adam about it, and I was like, I'm doing this for the wrong reasons. I'm playing games that people want to see, but they're not wanting to watch it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to play what I want to play. So that is probably one of my lowest points in streaming, because I literally was ready to give up. I was like, no, I've had enough now. Like, that's enough. But now, that's it. Screw it. I play what I want, mate. That's how I do it.
I love that. Absolutely love that. That's brilliant. Pinky.
So, what recommendations would you have for someone who's going through that low point? Because let's be fair, as streamers, the low figures, the doubt, that low point we've all experienced at some point. What recommendations or advice would you give to someone in that situation?
The best one I can say is to reach out to someone. Just reach out to someone, even if you don't know them. Reach out to them and just say, I am really struggling. Like, someone help me. I don't know what to do. That is my main thing I would say, is to reach out to someone and say, look, can someone talk to me? I'm really struggling with low views. And I'm like, some people have come to me personally, I'm not going to mention names, but they've come to me personally, and I've said to them, look, I think you should just take some time away, recoup, and set goals for yourself. But enjoy what you do. You need to make sure you enjoy what you do. That is the main thing. It doesn't matter what you're streaming. If it's something really bizarre, like Wolfstein, like I'm doing, you've got to enjoy it. That's it. Dude, I enjoy it that I just get a shotgun and I don't give a shit. I'm like, I've got a shotgun. Like, that is how it is.
Why isn't there any English person who can pronounce it right? It's Wolfenstein.
Oh, look, we're not, look.
It's Wolfenstein.
Well done, Finn.
Oh, well, sorry, Sarah. To make it clear for you, it's fucking Wolfenstein.
But Sarah, I have to be honest here. That's what I love most about your streams. It's, you're playing the game, but it's genuinely not about the game. You're happily just to put the game down, just have a full-blown conversation with your chat. And I love that. You can be right in the middle of a boss battle. And every true gamer knows, if you're in the middle of a boss battle, no. Not Sarah, no. Fuck the boss. How you doing, guys? You all right? I love that.
Wait, I'll just do a preview. Yeah. Hang on a minute, chat, 2 seconds. Oh, wait, yeah. Hang on, what are we talking about? Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. That's how you do it.
One of my favorite things about your stream, Sarah, and I have to admit this from a personal point of view, is the fact that you get lost in chat so often. So you're distracted by the boss. Look back in chat and go, what are we talking about? I'm confused. What's going on? Look back
I swear to God, I've lost count how many times I'm really confused.
We heard you swearing.
I'm like, I'm so confused. I can't focus.
Yeah, we heard you swearing a lot, indeed.
I'm not gonna lie. If you don't like my swear, I do.
No, I love it. I fucking piss my
swear a
pants off when you
lot.
do it. So
Look, it's the only time I'm allowed to swear. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I've got to put money in a swear jar, which is kind of non-existent right now. So.
Fair play.
So now comes the real big question, right? When are you and your brother Stu gonna co-stream It Takes Two together?
Oh,
that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to talk to bro. He's adamant. He's like, fuck that game. I'm not gonna do it. Like, kind of thing. He's adamant. He's not gonna do it. Literally, he is adamant right now.
You should get him on 2-player Cuphead. That would be even funnier.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That would be great.
He did private message me once, and he was like, "Fuck Cuphead. It's so fucking frustrating." I was like,
All right, so guys, just for the chat, Sarah, can you just let chat know who your bro is, please?
So bro is Stu, which is ZFG Gaming, which is Zero Fucks Given Gaming.
Yeah, 117.
Yeah, 117. That's it. So yeah, so me and Stu just met randomly in a stream. I think it was Boomer's stream. And then from there we just kind of connected. We were talking a lot. We were both in each other's streams a lot. And then it came to that point where we were doing a 24-hour. Well, we were doing a 12-hour stream together. 12 hours, man. 12, and then which it then turned up 12 hours later, turned up into a 24-hour stream, which Sarah was like, "What the fuck happened there?" Like, shit. So yeah. And since then, we've just had a connection. We talk a lot. We're very big on mental health, me and him, and we've had a lot of similarities in our family as well. People that have been affected in different ways, e.g., cancer, mental health. We've had a lot of that, so that's where we've kind of bonded quite a bit. So yeah, that's me bro, everyone. No one diss me bro, yeah. And if you're not following him, otherwise I hunt
Yeah,
you down.
please follow.
Alright.
He's amazing.
He's so funny. He's
Hey,
so
he has the
funny.
best. He also has the best laugh ever. If he's gonna laugh, you're gonna piss your pants off as
Oh
well.
yeah, he's like Muttley.
Yeah.
You're okay.
So we raided Stu. We raided him 3 times in a row, and literally he sat there laughing for about 10 minutes, just laughing at the fact that he got raided 3 times. That was funny in itself because we were laughing at him, laughing that he got raided. It was absolutely bizarre, but it was just hilarious. I loved it.
And I just say
Absolutely
one
loved
thing.
it.
I can pick you on that. And he was playing Fall Guys, right? And he was very drunk, Matt. And
Yeah,
Fall
I
Guys,
see
and
that
there
stream.
was some weird random reason he was going the right way, and then he turned around and went straight back to the beginning. And he was like, "It's glitched out! It's glitched out!" And I'm like, "Dude, you're at the beginning." He was like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna win in a minute." And then he was like, "Fuck, I'm at the beginning."
Oh, no.
For half an hour, he was laughing, and I rang him like while he was streaming. I went, "Dude, do you know what you just did?" And he was like, "I can't fucking." Literally, he was laughing down the phone, and I was like, "Mate, bye."
So good.
Literally,
So
beat you
good.
on that.
Pinky, have you got a question for Sarah?
I think that was my question just gone, but
Oh, was
I
it?
think
Oh wow, Luna. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to
We've
say.
got our topic here.
What are the things that you dislike or that annoy you streaming, if there's anything?
The big thing I had recently was someone trying to promote themselves in my stream. That was my big
Ooh.
bugaboo, literally. And I found out that he was only an 8-year-old. And I was like, how the hell did you get in my stream? Because I was like, I'm 18
8-year-old?
plus, because obviously of all the swearing, the conversations we do have in there.
Oh, we had some interesting ones of those.
Yeah, so I literally just we had to ban him because we were like, we've got to, you're underage, you cannot be in this stream, you know. And yeah, that was my big bugaboo. Just people promoting or people not being appreciative when you're being raided. So I've raided a couple and they're not appreciative. They were like, oh fuck, oh I didn't even notice my notification, and then it was like that was it. It was like, oh no, thank you so much for coming in. Like, thank you for the raid. You know, that I don't condemn rudeness. Please just say thank you when someone raids you because it makes their day. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, they're my
you
big
don't do it for the thanks, but you at least expect some appreciation.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely. Just that little bit goes a long way. That's all I
You're
say.
also entrusting your community with this person you've raided. That's
That's
what I
it.
like, and it's
Big time. Absolutely.
completely agree. Right, so apologies, great question, Luna. Vin, have you got a question?
What? Sorry?
Vin, have you got a
Wake up, lads, wake up.
Vin,
What are we here to
Uncle
do
Vin,
then?
Yeah.
do you have a question
Yeah,
for
of course.
Sarah?
Of course,
Okay.
I got shitload of questions. But you said Luna first, so I was like, what? You want?
No, he apologized to Luna first and then said, Vin, do you have a question?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it's all the women in my ear, man. It's so much noise. But
Don't start that, Vin. Don't start that, Vin.
No, but Sarah, so what has been your favorite game to stream so far?
How about you nick my question?
Oh, do you know what? Well, my first ever game was A Plague's Tale. I really loved enjoying that. But then, like Cupheads, I fucking love enjoy. I love it, but it's so frustrating. Like my first, because I really wanted to play it, and I was like, God, it's only on PC. It's only on PC. I'll have to wait until I move. And like I was like, no, I can't play it. And then I found out it was on Xbox, and I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna play it. That's it. I need to play it now. I've got it. It's that urge is there, you know. And just trying to defeat the bosses, which is, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of swear words. Okay, there's a lot of fucking marshmallows as well. I love the fact, I love it because it looks like such an old game as well, and that's what I love about it. And the bright colours and the commotion. What you see on those bosses is what my head is like sometimes. There's so much going on. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can relate to it.
That is brilliant.
So you think of yourself as an 80s cartoon then as well?
Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. I should have been born in the 80s. I should have been born earlier so I could grow up in the 80s. Like we've always, always did that.
Love that. Love that. Piggy?
Okay, so I'll go the opposite end of the scale then. What was your least favorite game you've ever streamed, and have you ever raged out of one?
Oh shit! Oh, every stream.
I know. I've got it. Alan Wake. Alan fucking Wake. Oh yeah. Fuck it. Literally, I'm not even kidding you, right? I remember playing it and I was like, yeah, I only play on normal. I'm not a fucking wimp. That's it. And every part of the game, I couldn't find no ammo. I couldn't find any ammo. Every section, no ammo. I kept going, more no ammo. And I was like this. I was like, I'm done. No more. I have literally deleted it off my Xbox because I was like, I don't want it on my Xbox no more. That's a rage quit one. There you go. You got it.
Love
There you
it.
go.
Okay, so Luna, just before you ask your next question, I got one from RTX. So, with the exception of Cuphead, are there any bosses that have given you extra grief to the point of near rage quit?
The Bloom guy yesterday.
Yes. Fucking blue guy. Oh. shit.
With the exception of Cuphead, though, with the exception of Cuphead, is
Oh,
there any
shit,
other
yeah.
bosses?
To be honest, any other bosses, I've kind of prefer like I've just kept going with them like constantly, and to be honest, there's been so many that I would get to the point that probably generally most 99% of them I've nearly rage quit on all of them, like seriously, or I've just left the game and gone back to a later date. I think the one I definitely rage quit on, which was no fault of my own, was Zelda Wind Waker, which was the first ever boss I went to, because I could not get past the first fucking one, and it was pissing me off so much. I was like, enough is enough, and I literally stepped away from the game for a year. And I was like, I said I would play this. I bought the book, I bought everything, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then I rage quit from it, and I was like, I'm never gonna go back to it. I did go back to it and pass it eventually. Just to let you know, I did pass it, but yeah, it took a while.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Luna, question for you is: are you ready to show chat why Sarah is as crazy as Sarah is? I think you know, Luna, where I want you to go with this, right?
Yes.
Go for it. It's in your hands, Luna. It's in your hands.
So, Sarah, what is your favourite? What is it that got you into Sailor Moon?
Oh, that was when I was a kid. I was literally I was in secondary school. I found it on Fox Kids. I know that tells you my age. And I just saw it one day and I could relate. I know this sounds really geeky right now, but I could relate to the anime at the time. And I used to piss my family off because I used to watch the same episode twice in one day because they'd have it on Fox Kids and Fox Kids Plus. So I used to watch the same episode twice. I know, stupid. And from then on, it's just been the one thing I've always gone back to because it was kind of one of those things where it got to the end of the episode and it gave you a little bit of life advice at the time. And for a kid, I was going through a lot. So for me to hear that always helped me out. So that's why I got so much into Sailor Moon. That's the reason why. I love it.
Are you ready to show chat just how much you love Sailor Moon?
Oh shit! No, okay, no. Do you know what? This is gonna come off.
Okay.
What in here?
Co-host, are we also ready for this?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, heaven
Let's,
forbid.
let's-
We're up, people.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She is the one on whom we can depend. She is the one who lives in
Hit me with a hook, sorry. I got the hook.
I gotta say that is very well remembered. Every last move along the way, that is incredible.
Yep.
Absolutely love that. That was great.
I forgot my
fun. That
wig,
was great
guys.
fun.
I apologise.
It's all right, Luna. Don't you worry. Don't you
I was just like, hang
worry.
on, was I going to be doing something?
I'm
You've got
taking the wig off. It's a little bit hot in here. Take the wigs off now.
That's right, I'm
Love
wearing
it.
the big puffy pajamas, so I was like, this is just an extra layer of heat. It's fine.
You're
We
right.
thought we wouldn't let you show off your craziness without how much you've infected and inspired us with your craziness as well. I'm actually going to go out there and say, honestly, guys, Sarah is crazy. She's batshit crazy, but she has absolute, honest to God, I
Fucking
said it already,
crazy.
heart of gold, guys, and she is so energetic, so entertaining, and that's why we joined in with that, because that's who we get to see on a regular basis, guys. And I guarantee by the end of this podcast, you will be all over it. We'll be like, Sarah, let's go on a stream.
Don't
So-
do it.
Yeah.
Vin, it is your turn to step up with the next question, pal.
Mhm.
Since you've been streaming, what has been your greatest challenge?
Trying to stream is my greatest challenge. Trying to stream is my greatest challenge. But if you're talking streaming ways, would be the community challenge that I've got. That's been really hard rocking to get that going. Like when I first put it up, I think the first month, nothing. And I was like, is it worth doing it? And then all of a sudden it just took off like the next month, and like it was great. But trying to stream is hard for me because of the shifts that I do at work. So because I do shift work, I do nights, I do days, I do late evenings. It varies each day. So trying to stream when I can has been hard because obviously I'm quite tired as well at the same time. So that is definitely a big challenge for me alone.
Yeah, love that. Love that. It can be difficult. It can be indeed. Pinky, you got a question for Sarah?
I did, but I think we've already touched on it. So what I will ask instead is, in terms of streaming, are there any games you're really looking forward to being able to stream? Something coming out, or something that you haven't like streamed yet that you really want to get on the table?
So there's definitely a couple. So obviously you've got the new Plague's Tale that came out.
Mhm.
I really want to stream it, but at the moment I'm purposely leaving it at the moment because obviously everyone is playing it at the moment, and I am trying desperately not to watch it either because I just don't want to be let down by it. I'm desperate to play it, and I don't want to just yet because I
just
want
do
to go
it.
back. I want to go back to the first one to then go back to the second one afterwards.
Okay.
So
Good plan.
yeah, and then obviously God of War. So obviously I played the other
Oh,
one,
yeah.
and obviously the new one comes out in 3 days. I really want to play it, but again, I will wait again. I will go back to God of War, then go back to that one. So I'll do it like that again. And I do have a couple bits coming up. I'm not going to say anything just yet because that is for the future. So I've got a few bits that are coming slowly but surely, but obviously that has to wait until I move at the end of the month. So yeah.
That's
Okay.
those are great games, you call. So
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to them. It's been a struggle since the new Plague's Tale come out. I've got it ready to play, but I'm like, no, not yet. Hold off. You want to hold off?
Bless
It's
you.
killing me, but I'm holding off.
I love that. I love that. Luna, have you got any questions?
The only question I had was, are you looking into getting any merch for your channel?
Yes, I am. I have been looking around. I have done a couple of things so far, but I'm still looking around to see what I'm going to kind of do. I'm trying to look somewhere that's got beanie hats and stuff like that, because obviously I'm very big into my beanie hats, as most of you are very aware. Obviously, I love winter because it's beanie hat season for me. Yes, it's beanie hat season, people. Okay. So yeah, so it's just looking around. I've done a few designs so far, but not completely happy with it yet. So yeah, we're still searching for the right company.
just do one that says fucking bitch on it. That's it.
So at the moment, we've got the old slogan. We got bitties for titties on one of them. I'm sure it's going to
Oh
happen.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to have that on a sticker, and it has to be sent to me first because you're an aspiration 90% of what you say to me. Oi, bitch! Stop making me not swear.
And
Oh,
you might add, my words for you now are you fudgy marshmallow. You are
Oh, yeah.
fudgy marshmallow.
Oh, and before we forget, people, everybody's watching. If you follow Sarah, redeem your channel points for the Sailor Moon. How you say that? Challenge?
Yes.
Is that challenge?
Community
Yeah.
challenge. Yes.
She's at 85% now, so we need 15% more channel points redeemed.
Use all the channel points.
And then we have biddies. Then we have biddies for titties from the fucking bitch. Let's go!
So, Sarah, I need to ask a question. We need to elaborate on this because I think the story is fucking brilliant because I was there live to see it. The biddies for titties. Please explain to chat who don't know what that's about and what happened and where it came about, please.
Would you like to explain this one? Because Pinky was actually so. It kind of started off as a running joke, I guess. I know Pinky was it was half of Pinky's fault. Just to let you know, guys, it was half her fault. That's why I got
Me,
it.
I did nothing.
It's always Pinky's fault.
So
Don't worry.
basically, there's a little dance for every time bits are sent as a little running joke. I think it started off as the 24-hour stream. I think it did it. You know what I mean? And it was just so funny. And it literally was. I was trying to teach Pinky this in the 24-hour stream. If anyone saw it, there was 3 of us doing it, which was very chaotic at the time. And my room is very small where we did it, so it was very small trying to do it in. But literally, all it is grab the boobs and go, Biddy for titties. That's it. That's all it is. That's all the biddies for titties answers.
And this is every single time someone donates bits, so it gets very, very uncomfortable eventually.
And every time someone donated bits, I had to turn the stream off. Every time.
I have to say, I did have to take a good 2 weeks off from doing biddies for titties at one point because I was so aching. I was like, oh, it got so bad in the 24-hour stream. Like I think it was like 2 days later. I was like, oh, my boobs are really killing me. I was like, yeah, no more. Like,
Then after the 3rd time, I went, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. Not doing it.
That's so
I
good.
started this joke, I'm ending it now.
yeah.
So I think it's Vin's turn. Vin, you're up.
Yeah. So what is you more passionate, Sailor Moon or the Power Rangers? Because I seen also some streams where you sing the Power Ranger theme song.
Do you know what? They're both level. I like both of them. I'm a very big Power Rangers fan. I have always been since I was a kid. I grew up watching it. Obviously, the original, the Mighty Morphin, and obviously went through up to, I think it was SPD. I think I got up to, and then I stopped after that. And since then, like, obviously, I've actually met a couple of the Power Rangers, the people that played them. I've met a couple of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've actually met a couple of them. I met the Green Ranger out of Mighty Morphin. I met Zane out of Lost in Space. And it was actually quite funny. So in the Mighty Morphin, there's the Black Power Ranger, who I think he was the second one that was the Black Power Ranger. He actually voiced Artemis in Sailor Moon. So obviously I got an autograph of him in Sailor Moon instead of Power Rangers.
Is that Johnny Young Bosch?
I think, don't ask me. Yeah, I've got it somewhere around in boxes somewhere. So yeah,
I think you're right, Vicky.
the one that probably stuck out the most for me was the Silver Ranger in Lost in Space, because he was actually up in Birmingham at the time, and I was really gutted because I couldn't go see him because I had to work at the time. My work wouldn't let me off at the time, and I was really upset because I was like, I'm gonna miss the Silver Ranger, like the one hottest guy I'm gonna fucking miss. And bless Adam, he was so funny. He was like, I'm gonna get you an autograph, don't you worry. And he'd gone up to Zane and went, can you do me a favor? Could you FaceTime my girlfriend, because she is a massive fan and she's really gutted that she can't come. And I remember that I was in Tesco's, I'm not gonna lie, I was in the middle of Tesco's crying, FaceTiming this guy, and I was going, oh my god, oh my god, I literally come off crying because he had actually spoken to me, and it was such an amazing time.
Oh, you know
And
what?
that's
That
guys.
is
That's how
That's
Adam
your
got his
boyfriend.
restraining order.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the best times. I was gutted I couldn't see him, but to physically FaceTime him, bearing in mind signal wasn't great, and I was like,
yeah.
hi.
What
I'm
is
with
it?
you there, Vic.
Isn't it time that Adam gets a silver Power Ranger suit then for at home?
I
you
know,
know, for the-
right? I know. He got the award for best boyfriend at the time, because literally he came back that night, came to mine, and I literally burst into tears, and I was like, I love you so much, babe. Thank you so much, literally.
Bunching around.
Oh, yeah, literally was crazy. Good show to Adam. Good show to Adam.
Very good
Love
show to
that,
Adam.
love
Hey,
that.
Fitty, it's a shame we can't play the porn up tune now.
I probably could, but let's not, eh? Pinky, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to deviate from streaming because you've given me the perfect opportunity. Adam, how did you meet him?
Was he
Well,
the kidnapper? Was he the kidnapper?
you know what? It's quite a funny story, and you guys are going to laugh actually. So, obviously, I met Adam in Tesco's at the time, and at that time, I didn't actually know who he was. I hadn't met him before I started. So, I'd started a week before, and I'd gone out the vans with other people, but I'd never met him because I was always on the late shift, and he'd finished the early shift. And then I remember one day walking in, and he went, "Oh, hello, Sarah," and this was Adam, and I went. In my head, I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" And literally, I was like, "I don't even know who this is." He was like, "Oh, hi, I'm Adam. I'm one of the .com managers." And I was like, "Ah, yeah, nice to meet you." And then obviously, I've just walked off because I was like, I don't know what to even think. And I was thinking, he ain't bad looking, you know, as you do. And then after that, I got grounded, so I had to stay in store. So they put me in the click and collect. And then obviously, I was talking with him because he was bringing the stuff over for me to give out to customers. And it just the first conversation we probably had was he was like, Star Wars, pre-sequels or the original trilogy? And I was like, pre-sequels. And he was like, right, okay. He was like, Manchester United or Chelsea? And I was like, Man U. And I was like, right, okay, where's this conversation going? He was like, okay, brilliant. He's like, oh, here's my number. If you need me, just call me and I'll come back over. I was like, yeah, okay. And I said to him, he was like, oh, I'm desperate for staff tomorrow. And I went, don't fucking call me. I'm in the gym tomorrow. I ain't fucking coming in for you, mate. Like, it ain't happening. And then literally after that, didn't see him after that. And then I think it was about midday the next day, he messaged me, goes, like, how's your gym session going? And I was like, well, hello. Like, hi. It was going good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, you know. And then, yeah, that's how it kind of all started. Yeah, that's how it all started. And that's how it all started.
I love that. That's so cute. Like, you could tell he was interested, but what a way to break the ice there. Let's just throw some random outdoors.
Yeah, well, he just kind of he had actually said to me that he gave me his personal number, not his work number as well. So he like got them mixed. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, mate. Like, yeah.
And Sarah's still fobbing him off. He put all this effort in, and she's still fobbing him off. Shocking.
I felt, but seriously, when I started dating him, I felt really bad when I first met him. I was like, in my head, I was like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know you. Like, shit. I felt really bad. Like, shit.
So you didn't even realise he was trying to court you or anything. Like, did you not realise at all?
He was just introducing himself because obviously I had never met him before, and I was like, yeah, who the fuck are you? I don't even know you. Get away from me, you stalker.
No, I meant the bit of the questions. Did you not realise that he was hitting on you?
No, not at all. I'm not even gonna lie. When I walked into Tesco's, I literally had sworn off all men for life. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm fine being single. All men are dickheads. Just leave me alone, you know. And so I didn't know. I'd been single for like 5 years at that point, so I didn't really know at the time. So yeah.
There goes my next question. I was going to ask, do you believe in love at first sight? But obviously not.
No, I don't know. To be honest, the next couple of days after that, there was love at first sight. All right. I was
okay.
up and down and
Love at
looking
14
at
sight.
you know, as you do. Oh, look at the amount of time to see if
Love at fucking 14 sight.
He's got a nice arse, all right? Look, he's got a nice arse.
Luna, good luck following up on that one, Luna.
Yeah, what do I say to that? I'm going to say, will we be seeing more of you and Adam together streaming?
Well, we're gonna try. We are gonna try. We did do a couple streams with just me and him, but because of my working shift pattern, it's very hard to get us together at the moment. So at the moment, he's trying to stream his NFL games at the moment, which is great because he wants to do that. He did start off originally. He did it before me. He started streaming before I did, and he had to stop because the franchise he was in, it didn't really kick off, and he was just playing the computer all the time. He was just getting frustrated, and he just left. He was like, I'm done. And now he's got back into it. Obviously, he's trying to stream his games more, trying to enjoy it a little bit. And we've got some games in the pipeline to play together. And he keeps saying to me, I want to stream this together. And it's so hard because of the timings that we have. You know, sometimes I don't walk through the door. I can do 13 plus hour shift, so it very rarely understands of when I walk through the door what happens and how he's feeling, how I'm feeling. So yeah, there's a lot,
Yeah,
but
of
fingers
course.
crossed in the
Yeah.
future, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So
good.
for those in chat, what is Adam's tag so we can shout him out?
Games versus Adam, but it's versus
one
you
word?
spell versus.
Cool. One
Well,
pig is in that. Vin, you're up.
Are you gonna share it?
Trying, bear with me, Jesus.
Yeah,
You do have. I think you are following him. So games
Pretty
versus
sure I
Adam.
am.
Yeah.
I don't yet. So
I think mine is. I know I am.
I know Tater is as well. I know he's definitely because he was in the last stream with Tater, bless him, because Adam actually won his game and he was really happy because Tater was there talking to him.
Love that. So Vin, you got a question? Why Pinky's doing
Yeah,
that? You got a
so-
question for Sarah?
Sorry. So outside of the streaming and of course Sailor Moon, what other hobbies do you have?
I have quite a few. I love puzzles. Puzzles is my main thing. I absolutely love puzzles when I get the time to do them. I can sit down for hours just doing them. I can come in and completely ignore Adam just to do a puzzle seriously for hours.
A jigsaw puzzle,
Do
right?
that. I've done it a couple. I've done it a
Is that-
couple
is
of
that what you
times.
mean?
It didn't go
Is that
down
what you
well.
I
No,
want to
so
play
you-
a game.
Is it a jigsaw puzzle? Is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
jigsaw puzzles. Yeah,
Okay.
jigsaw puzzles. Yeah.
Is it-
I
You
also
mean
love.
Jigsaw from Saw, right? Or not? I want to play a game or not? Those
No,
puzzles?
no, no, not that one. No, no, no. I also really love. It's called diamond painting. So basically, you sticking down diamonds on a painting. Pinky knows because obviously I did her a lovely birthday gift for her. So I've got quite a few. I'd do anything. I love walking as well. If I'm on a day off, my car doesn't get used. I'm on walking streak. So yeah, I have a lot going on. I love everything.
Love that.
So,
I love that.
like what? Like walking through nature or just around
Yeah,
town?
walking through nature, just in general, just walking. I will refuse to use my car on my day off. My day off, I do not use my car at all. It sits on my
Okay.
drive and I go off. Literally, that's how it works. That's how it does. That's how I do it. I will
Right,
happily go
I
to
love that.
Tesco shop and carry it back instead of use my car.
Okay.
That's
Fair
good.
play to you. Power to you for that.
Yeah.
Really, really good. So I'm gonna go still down hobby route, but something else that I know is quite close to your heart: TV and film.
Yeah.
What is your favorite or your go-to TV series? If you want like something to binge that you can watch 100 times over, what is your go-to?
I've got so many because, like, if I binge it, it would be Sailor Moon because obviously I just love watching that. Like, that is my go-to thing to go to. But like, I will happily watch something like 911. I really love that series at the moment. I'm a little bit behind on it, but I'm trying to catch up as we speak. You know, definitely will go to that. And I binged watched Ghost Whisperer as well. I'd never seen it before.
I love Ghost
Yeah,
Whisperer.
I binge watched it and I was really gutted when I got to, I think it was like season 4 and then they didn't put any more and I was like, no, I need to know what happens. I was like, I don't know. I need to know what happens. So, and CSI Miami as well is one of my favorites as well.
Miami was the best.
Yeah, I
Hands down.
named my car Horatio, my old car Horatio. Because
I'm sorry, guys. Just to open a debate here. Miami's the best, hands down.
yes.
Okay.
No.
Disagree. but okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
it's
Flinny, what
No,
do
so-
you think it is?
Las Vegas, the original is best.
Yeah.
no.
That's why they've remade it. That's why it's made a comeback and Miami hasn't. Just saying. Just
Not
saying.
yet.
You're
Not
wrong.
yet.
Disagrees
Miami
All right.
hands down was my favorite.
Pinky, you know this is true. I never agree with Fleety, but I have to agree on him this time.
Oh.
Thank
It's
you.
still 2v2. Well, we'll leave it
Oh,
a
yeah.
split decision.
But you're still a
How's that?
wanker. You're still a wanker.
Unless Luna has me to chip in there. Do you want to sway it one way or the other?
I'm not. I've never watched them, to be fair, so I can't swear. That's why I'm just nodding and like, yeah, I know.
So when you were all three together at home, right, as little kids, when the three sisters were on the couch, you didn't watch CSI.
We all did our own thing. We all did our own thing.
Love that. Luna, you're up.
So going back to the jigsaw, what, if you can remember this, what was your biggest jigsaw? How many pieces?
It was 2,000 pieces, and if you would believe it, it was actually a Star Wars puzzle for Adam. I'd done it for his first year of dating. We weren't really doing presents at the time because we just got together New Year's Eve, and I didn't really celebrate my birthday at the time, but he'd gone out and made a big deal for my birthday because I'd stopped celebrating my birthday before I met him, and he was like, "No, I'm making a big deal of this. We're going to make a big deal of this." And then I was like, I said to him, "Don't go overboard because I really don't celebrate it. I don't like it." And he only got me a little something. It wasn't like a lot, but he got me a little something. So I was like, I need to do something for him. And I had actually made a massive jigsaw puzzle for him, which was a Star Wars one, had all the characters on there. And it took me something like 2 weeks to do, but I was working, coming back and doing it. Yeah. It didn't take me. That was probably the quickest I've done a puzzle, to be honest. Like,
patience, you must have patience. I'd normally just flip it if I couldn't do it. Flip
it got to that point where I was coming in from work because I was somewhere different. I wasn't here. I was in another place, and I had a desk. And when I'd come through the door, obviously there was my desk with the puzzle on there. So what I used to do was come in, drop everything, and then just sit down and do the puzzle. And then I'd forget to text Adam to say I was home because he would be like 2 hours later, like, "Did you get home all right?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm home." I was doing his puzzle, like trying to get it done, and because I literally left it to the last minute to do it, so I was like, "Quick, I need to get this done quickly." So yeah,
Love that.
Nice.
Love that. Vin?
Yeah. So, what is your favorite film besides the TV series then?
So my favourite film, if you believe it, is actually called Ever After. It's based off Cinderella. It's got Drew Barrymore in it, and it's a very different take on Cinderella. It's kind of the same take, but that is my go-to film all the time. I will happily just sit there and watch it constantly. I think I watched it once in 1 week about 4 or 5 times, but it's very much one of those. If I'm upset, I watch that film. That's my go-to film all the time. So if I'm upset, down, or want to cry, I go to that film. That is.
So what was the name again?
Ever After.
Ever After. My wife will love that. Sorry. Thank you.
It's a good film, just to let you know. But you know.
Ever After, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pinky?
What's your favorite genre film to watch?
I would probably say, see, it's very hard for me because, like, I like my musicals. I do like my musicals. I watch anything with musicals. But I do like my horror as well. I love my horror. Yes, I do.
Okay. Are we talking blood and guts? Are we talking more like paranormal?
Anything and anything. The only horror movie which I cannot watch, which is such a shame because I was a real big fan of it, was Nightmare on Elm Street. I used to be able to sit there, have dinner, watch all 6, no issue. Now I cannot watch it. I haven't watched it for a long time. I'm a big girly girl now when I watch it, and it's like, no, yeah, that's I'm really gutted because it was one of my favorite films. I literally went out to get all the discs. I got a special editions like set with all of them in it, and yeah, now I can't watch it at all.
So what changed?
Yeah, so it was only partly to do with my ex, to be honest. He was being a bit of a dick, a douchebag. I'll say he's a douchebag, to be honest. What he used to do was he used to go out to try and scare me, and it got to that point where it started working. Like, it was like he'll do little things to start off with, and then he'll start jump scaring me a lot. So now every time I sit and watch it, I feel like someone's either going to creep up on me and do something stupid, or that's it. Wow. So I haven't watched it since.
Wow.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Yeah, douchebag.
Yeah, cunt. He's a cunt. That's the worst word in English, right? Cunt.
I don't say that words.
Okay. Got a quick question for chat before I interject, guys. RTX, so have you seen The Rock of Ages? If so, what do you think of it?
Oh, yes, I have seen Rock of Ages. I've seen it in the theatre and I've seen the movie. And both of them are fucking awesome.
Is that with Jack Black, right?
No, that's School of Rock.
That's School of Rock.
School of Rock, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay, Vin. It's okay. Pinky, you're up, I believe, isn't you?
That was me.
Oh, sorry. Luna, you're up.
Casey, what's wrong with you today?
Well, there's an extra person. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with everything.
I said it in private chat. There's too many women. This goes wrong tonight.
It's not even our fault this time. I'm being quiet. I know you like
You're a little sister. You're the little sister.
Oh yeah, little sister, that's it. I know you like going walking and beautiful spots. Sorry, hang on. I know you like going walking. Is there any specific beautiful spots that you go to?
So there's a couple. So obviously I live near Windsor. I do a lot of the Windsor Walk. That is one of my go-to places to go, and also by the Thames River as well. I walk along there a lot as well.
Do you feed
But
the
yeah,
ducks?
huh?
Do you feed the ducks?
Yeah, well, I
On
don't
the
even go
swan.
feed the ducks. Me and Adam just go down there. We go for a nice long leisurely walk. We'll go up to the Magna
nice.
Carta, go round there, go up, see the JFK Memorial, come back down, then we'll walk back again. So we do quite a long route. And then obviously when we go up to the Windsor Walk, obviously we start at the top end, not the bottom end. So we actually park
Oh.
up the top and go that way, and then all the way down, and then back all the way up. So
Nice.
yeah,
That's
we
quite
do that.
unusual.
Yeah, we
Sounds
do.
really nice, that.
Yeah, on a nice day, it's really nice. It's just nice to see the scenery, get out in nature, see some of the deer and all that lot. So yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love
Have you
it.
ever been to like Wimbledon Common?
No, I haven't been there. No,
Oh, that's a nice walk.
need to go.
Yeah.
So if you like the scenery so much, what is the most beautiful place you have ever visited?
Oh, I've visited quite a few, and to be honest, like my most favourite place probably going is Bournemouth Beach, because me and Adam
Bournemouth
go
is good.
we
What?
go down there quite a lot. Bournemouth Beach, it's about 2 hours away from here.
Oh,
Really lovely scenery, nice sandy beach.
Beautiful.
It's never too busy as well. Even when it's hot, it's never really too busy. You always get a spot on the sands.
Okay.
And in general, I just love listening to the waves. Just listening to the waves all day long, and I'm happy. That's it. With a good book.
Lovely.
Ooh,
Question there. Someone's got a question from that, surely.
I do.
Go
I
on.
absolutely do. I'm going to go with it.
There
You
she goes.
Book.
Pardon?
You
What was
mentioned
that,
a
sorry?
book. Are you a big reader? And if so,
Ah.
what's your favourite book to read?
I am a very big reader. I haven't read in a couple of years, which is such a shame because I absolutely generally do miss it. I read a lot of fantasy stuff, non-fiction stuff. I like my criminal books as well. I'm very big into them as well.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. Was it the Discovery Witches? I'm probably someone's probably heard of that.
Yeah.
I've
It was
heard
a
of
great
that.
series.
Yeah, I read that before anyone even knew about it. I literally got to the second
Wow.
book and stopped because I thought the book was going off from where it needed to be. So obviously, I never read it past the second book, which is such a shame.
Yeah.
But I've read so many books. Like probably my biggest one is Darren Shane, which is
Dan Shan.
yeah. So
They're fantastic.
I have actually met him. I won a competition and I actually met him. Brilliant
What?
guy. Yeah, absolutely brilliant guy. I got an autographed book from him and everything.
Amazing.
Yeah, I loved his
awesome.
vampire books. His vampire books were up to par at the time because obviously he did something like 12 books, I think it was, and literally I
Is it
could
12
read
or 13?
I think it's probably about 13, but I read every book in a day because that's how good I loved it. I was like, yeah, I've got to read this. I need to know what goes on. So I absolutely loved it. Absolutely.
It's amazing. That
That is
amazing.
incredible.
Luna, got a question.
I know that you collect Funko Pop vinyls. What is your favourite, and what one do you not have but you'd like to own?
So I actually have my favorite ones are the Sailor Moon ones, obviously. So I've actually gone out and collected every single one of the Sailor Moon pops. Obviously, Pinky's seen my Funko Pop collection, and it is humongous.
See, fair, you'd
Um,
already started packing some of them away at that
I've
point when
actually
I
packed-
saw them.
I've actually packed them all away now. They're all packed away now, ready to go. Literally, they're all packed away now. My room looks so bare, it's ridiculous. Probably the one there's not really many. I've kind of eased off on Funko Pops recently just because of me moving. So I've not really kept up on par with the ones I've got. Yeah, so I went out and collected most of them. I think probably one I'd love to have, which is a Gears of War one, which is with the Golden Lancer, because that's like a chase version. Probably that's the one I would love to have, but would probably be very much far out my reach because it would be very expensive to get. Because obviously
Yeah,
they don't
limited
make them.
edition.
Yeah, and they don't make them no more. They're vaulted, so you would never be able to find them in a million years. So
There
yeah,
might be an eBay, might Etsy, eBay.
yeah.
something
Well,
like
I found the the Burka mark on eBay, so I was very lucky to get the price I did. So there's hoping, so I'd have to have a look. I haven't really looked in a while, so because I knew I was moving, I didn't really look. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Love that. Okay, so we are on to Luna.
That was Luna.
That was me.
What is going on with me today? Come on, what is going on?
Sorry, that's the craziness rubbing off. Sorry, there's some craziness rubbing off there.
Tell
can
you
blame
what,
me.
everyone else will keep up track of who's next, okay? Vin,
Yeah.
you're up now.
Do you know what? I'm
Ready
going
to
to start
go
doing
to
this.
sleep.
There we go. Right, there we go. I've got
It's
this.
my turn now, yeah?
Yes, it is, Vin.
Yeah, you're so unclear today. I don't know what's happening. But so we covered the books, we covered the TV shows, we covered the TV series, movies. So, what is your favorite music?
Ooh, good choice.
To be honest, I only mainly listen to soundtracks. So I mainly soundtracks. I mean, music wise, I probably listen to 80s. I listen to a lot of 80s music most of the time. Bee Gees is one of my favorite, one of the songs I quite like. I'm not going to admit that because if my mum ever found out, I would probably be like, then her favorite daughter. But we're trying to keep the favorite daughter down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I mainly listen to
Favorite
soundtracks.
cousin then?
Huh?
Favorite cousin then?
Yeah, that's it. But I mainly listen to soundtracks like of movies, stuff like that. So I've got it like I always have soundtracks in my car. Seriously, you just don't want to go there.
You do want to go there. That's the idea of this. That's the idea of this interview.
No, you don't want to go there. You do not.
Deep
You
dive.
know what I'm gonna ask.
What is? Where's your question?
What soundtracks do you listen to?
Fuck it. So, fuck it, bitch. So obviously I've got Beauty and the Beast. Obviously the live action music, the live action one. I actually listen to that quite a lot. Absolutely love it. Any Disney one, definitely. Obviously Sailor Moon again. I also have Phantom of the Opera. I'm a very big Phantom of the Opera fan. Have a tattoo of it as well, just to let you know. But yeah, I would probably more go to Phantom of the Opera at the moment that I have been watching, listening to recently. Phantom of the Opera, definitely. I just love it. It impacts me quite a lot. So
Such a good musical.
it means so much. That musical means so much to me, and if anyone ever took that away from me, I'd be pissed, mate. You'd lose. You'd get angry, Sarah. You don't want to see angry Sarah.
Never
So,
arranged.
so Angry Sarah is not the one we've seen on streams then?
No, that's crazy. Angry Sarah. They're not angry Sarah. You don't ever want to see that. I don't like that side of me. I don't know. We don't want to go there.
Love that. Luna, you're up.
So I know you collect your Funko Pops. Do you collect anything else?
Yeah, I collect a few Star Trek bits, next gen bits. I'm quite a bit of a next gen nerd. I also collect Disney traditions, which are like an ornament that are made to look like wood carvings, but they're actually ceramic. I have loads of them. I only get them when they're on offer. I'm pretty much a cheapskate when it comes to them. I've got some for such bargain deals, it's ridiculous. But yeah, they're mine. Huh?
Coupons.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Comes out.
But yeah, I mainly collect them. I just collect a bit of everything, see what I like, and then just kind of go from there, really. So, yeah, it's pretty bad.
I've
to be
got like
honest.
a double question now. I've got a double question. Sorry.
Carry on.
Go for it.
But-
Go for it, Luna.
What is the bargain? What is the biggest bargain that you've ever had on the Disneys? What's the
So
biggest
it
one?
would have been. So I've actually got an Eeyore which has a Christmas hat on it. I got that for free. I got it for £3, and they're originally
Wow,
about
that is-
20 quid. So I
Yeah,
did
it's a
really
lot.
well that day. That's the most bargain one I've ever had. And I
Brand
was like,
new as well.
brand new. It was out of the shop. I literally walked in there
What?
one day, and I always go into any shop, anyone that's got Disney traditions. I always go in there and have a look, just to have a sneak peek, see what they've got going on. And I
Yeah.
walked in and I saw it, and I was like, "Look, can I just check the price of this, please, just to make sure this is actually I'm reading this right?" And he
Wow.
literally, like 10 minutes later, like, yeah, you're reading that right. It's £3, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll take that one then, please. Thank you so much."
Oh,
My price has changed. Let me take it.
I'll take
Okay,
the store.
Yeah, I think a whole lot. Yeah, I'd happily walk out the store if I could. It's pretty bad.
Sarah's bargain world.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Got
I'm
get
going to ask a
bargain
question
when
on the
you
back
can.
of this one, Sarah, if you don't mind. What is your favorite Disney tradition that you own?
I've got a couple. So the Nightmare Before Christmas one I have, which is a book one. So it's actually a book with Jack and
wow.
Sally on it on the hill.
Oh,
Um,
that sounds amazing.
That's my favorite one. And then also I have I'm Beauty and the Beast. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Beauty and the Beast. So I've got a couple of them. Again, a book one as well, where they're on the staircase. And there's a Sleeping Beauty one as well. So I've got 3 favorite ones, and it's really hard for me to pick which one is my actual favorite because I love all 3 just as much as the same. So I'd never change it, never.
Do they have like a sentimental, like with my ornaments, they're really sentimental?
Yeah,
Would you say there's a sentimental attachment to them?
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I remember one I got and my ex broke it by mistake. It wasn't his fault. It fell off. It wasn't really I cried for days. I was like, oh my God, it's broken. I was like, oh my God, it's broken. And he's like, it's just a nose. And I'm like, it's broken though. You don't understand. They just mean so much because it's something that they're the first thing I ever started collecting. So there'll always be that sentiment of value that is, if anyone ever broke, it would be like my heart broken because obviously I take care of them so well.
Yeah.
And I just don't want them ever getting ruined. So yeah.
I know that. I know what you're feeling. Okay.
So as Uncle Vin has taken a step away, Pinky, you are up.
I had one, but my brain's just gone blank, so I wasn't expecting it to be my question there. So I want to go to gaming because we've got covered a couple of hobbies here. What was your favorite game as a child?
It's a Disney one. It's called Disney Storyboard. It's actually a board game, a normal board game, and it's called Disney. It's called Disney Storyboard. I used to play it a lot when I was a kid. You could play, I think it's 4 players. You all had cards each, and then you build them up. It's been a very long time since I played it, but I did actually buy it a couple of years ago. I actually found it cheap somewhere, and I was like, I've got to have it. I have to have it. It has to be in my collection. And yeah, that's probably the best board game I've ever played, and I will never, ever, 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 ever sell it. Ever.
It's hard to find them after a while. So you're pretty into board games then?
I do like my board games as well. I'm very competitive. I'm very, 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 very competitive. Adam can actually vouch for this as well, because at Christmas my whole family is competitive, and it gets a bit dangerous.
Gets crazy, right?
Dangerous around Christmas, just to let you all know.
Are we talking flip the table levels of Monopoly here?
Yeah, there's a few times there's been some poker, there's been some 21, you name it, stuff has gone flying somewhere for some reason. Jenga, why is Jenga a competitive sport? I don't get it. Jenga isn't even competitive, and it gets competitive in my house. It's bad. And I don't know if you the old PlayStation Buzz games.
Oh yes,
yeah, my mum's got them.
Yes.
Yeah, my mum still got them, and she pulls them out every year. So we still play them to this day. And literally, I'm not even kidding you. The first time Adam came over, he found out how competitive my family was. I felt really embarrassed. And he was like, now I know where the competitive comes off, Sarah. And I'm like, yeah, welcome to the families, Adam. Welcome to the family, you know. So, yeah.
We really need a new game of that, right? Of Buzz. That game was brilliant.
You can't beat Buzz, though. You can't beat Buzz. I'm sorry. It's one of the best question games you've got going, especially when my brother goes. My brother's like this. He was like, but she was losing, but she won. What the fuck? What the hell? And I'm like, fuck you.
Oh, it's so easy to flip it around. You can go from first to last like nothing.
Yeah, it gets pretty competitive.
I love that. So Vin, because you disappeared, you have been bypassed. So Luna, you are up.
So I want to go to say. I want to, yeah, Vin, yeah, you snooze, you lose, lad.
I was just grabbing some candy.
Oh dear.
Oh, bless you. I need to go on to Sailor Moon now. I've got some questions about Sailor Moon specifically. It's a hobby of yours, as you know. So, if you could become a Sailor Moon character for the day, who would you become and what would you do?
Princess Serenity. Princess Serenity. She's actually ends up actually. Sorry, let me get this right. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. It's actually Queen Serenity, who rules obviously Crystal Tokyo in Sailor Moon, and she would be my character any day because she is the one who is actually Sailor Moon, but she becomes Queen Serenity when she's older in the future. And
What?
we have always, I can see what you're doing, Vin. I can see what you're doing, mate. And yeah, I would literally do what she does, create peace in the world and harmony for everyone, and just for everyone to be in a safe place. To be honest, I would do what she'd do.
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest,
a really nice one.
yeah, absolutely. Any day. If I could be her, oh my god, I'd be like, yeah, I'm rocking the world now.
Perfect answer.
Nice.
Love it. Vin, you're up now, mate. Happy now?
This
Can
is-
you hear?
No, because I sent you a private message and apparently Sarah read it.
I can see it from here.
Hey, did you forget that the guests can see the private chat too?
Oh, I
but
guess so.
there's-
I guess so.
There's like two tabs, right? There's private chat and comments. So I'm always in thought that the guest is watching the comments so that she sees everybody's reactions and not just ours, you know. So I was like, pretty started
We're
to-
professionals, people. We are professionals here.
Are we sure then? Are we sure we're professionals? Because I'm not.
No.
No, we're definitely not. We are definitely not. I mean, Vince hasn't asked a question yet.
Come on, Ben, hurry up.
Sorry, there we go. So, what is your favorite platform to play games on?
Xbox. Xbox is my baby.
Oh, now it comes to the tune.
Well,
Xbox.
no, sorry.
Xbox, yeah, Xbox is my baby, and then obviously Nintendo Switch is my other baby.
Okay.
PlayStation 4, I'm slowly coming around to it because of Adam. So you know, I got to love a bit of PlayStation 4 for him. So yeah, he's a PlayStation boy. Okay, look, I tried to get him an Xbox and he won't have
He's just
it.
like, nope, not having that.
So he's not playing on your Xbox then?
Yeah, I always no, he won't play on my Xbox. He only play
Why not?
PlayStation 4.
Why?
Why?
Well, because I don't have a second controller and I refused to get one because I told him he had to pay for it. And second of all, he is not an Xbox controller. No offense. He used my Xbox to play Sky on it because obviously I've got Sky
Okay, so,
downloaded onto my Xbox.
Sarah, I have a terrible thing for you now, right? On Amazon, they're on sale now, the controllers. So they're on bargain.
Oh, I gotta get one then. There you go. See, I do need a second one.
I also
will
like
need
the
a second
bags.
one soon.
I'm sorry, sir. I've got to chime in here. I love the fact that you basically dobbed Adam in it and said he refuses to play. Why does he not play? Because I don't have a second controller. He's playing it.
Look, may I add, I paid for my own PlayStation controller, okay? Mine's the blue one, yeah? Right? He gets arsey because I refuse. And I'm like, if you want one, you can go buy one. And no
Valid-
offense,
valid
he's
point.
broken a PlayStation controller. I ain't letting him touch my Xbox one.
Valid point. We got a question from RTX as well for you, Sarah. So about gaming. In your opinion, what three elements you feel are most important for a game to have?
Good storyline is definitely the one for me. I like a good storyline. I'm very much into my storylines. Plague Tales had it like right up there for storyline
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was
Right.
very different. It threw it out there and was like, boom, I'm going to be different from all games. And it was like, yes, I like this. Definitely characters as well, how they build the character up in the game, because
Even-
sometimes you can play a character and it can be really shit. And I'm like this, I'm like, really? Like, this is crap. Like,
Even Hugo,
Pardon?
the Hugo, the annoying little brother.
Yeah, I love Hugo. You gotta love Hugo. That's the point of the
No.
game. That's the point. You gotta love Hugo. Hey,
Yeah,
I
but
have
have you
choices, sisters. I have adopted sisters now, and like I'm used to them.
Are you comparing us to annoying little brothers?
Right.
No, I'm just saying.
It's
I'm
even
just
worse,
used
guys.
to
It's
you
even worse than
now.
that. So Sarah has just likened a video game character that draws raps to them. and she has named that to her sisters, which are Pinky and Luna.
No,
Basically
I
saying
say
that
that
her
at all.
adopted sisters
No,
attract
no,
rats.
no,
That's
no,
exactly
no.
where she's gone with that.
Interview's over. I'm
So
out.
mean.
I'm out.
You
No.
love me really. You love me really. Oh, thank you. Bye. Bye. Abandon me when I need you. Bye bye. And
Also-
the third
Yeah, go
one
on.
would be visual on what they do with the game. Is it too dark? Is it too bright? Is it too colourful? That's the main thing that draws me to it. Like Cuphead, I love it because it's an old game, but the colours are vibrant. It draws me into it. Where with like Plague's Tale, it's dark. It's designed to be dark, but it's not too dark to the point where I'm like, where the fuck am I going? Because I don't even know where I'm going right now. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like seriously. So yeah.
I like it.
I agree with that.
Love that. Pinky, you're up.
Okay, so going back onto the video.
Oh, you're
game
still
thing-
here.
Yeah, I'm still here for now.
Watching you.
But in your opinion, out of the games you've played, which game had the best soundtrack?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest. Like, I can't even tell you. I don't. Problem is, I get so into the game, I'm not even listening to the bloody soundtracks half the time. To be perfectly honest, I'm too busy swearing at it half the time to fucking notice the soundtrack. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, like, I mean, like Outlast 2, that had a really like the sounds were quite amazing in that, just alone because obviously each section was different. And it was creepy each time, you know, like with Wolfenstein.
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 It's
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
You know what? Go away. I'll give up trying to pronounce it now. Get over it.
Your little
Even
sister
I
can
got
do
it
it as well. Listen to your little
It's
sister.
just, I guess it just, I don't, to be honest, I think that's the thing. I'm too busy trying to get used to the storyline than I would actually probably listening to the music a little bit. There's probably every now and then I might hit a bit of musical, but to be honest, I couldn't really tell you what favorite soundtrack I actually have.
Well, not even Zelda. Like the Zelda has some.
So
pretty
yeah, I mean
amazing-
Zelda, I do love. Like it is amazing game. Like I say, you know, the soundtrack. Actually, to be honest, what am I saying? Twilight Princess. I do love the soundtrack to that. I can't really complain
Mhm.
about it. Now thinking Zelda, Twilight Princess. Oh, yes, I love
Yeah.
the soundtrack to that. Like now I'm thinking about it properly, and you said it. I'm like, oh yeah, actually maybe.
No,
Zelda
I'm not
Twilight
influencing it. Sure. I'm not
no,
influencing
but
think
yeah,
it's a good
you are
point,
right.
Luna.
Zelda Twilight Princess, I would probably listen to probably more than I would on anything else, to be
Mm.
honest.
calming in. It's nice and relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also has a good mix of like upbeat and energetic if you need it. And it suits the game so well.
Yeah, no, definitely. Totally agree. Totally.
So, I've got a question. Which of the three cats do you like best, Luna, Artemis, or Diana on To the Moon?
Uh,
I thought sisters.
Vinny!
to
Yeah,
be
you tell.
honest, it would probably have to be Luna because obviously she was the first one that was actually introduced in the first episode, and she
The oldest
is
too.
always with Sailor Moon or Serena as if and not in her form Serena. She has always been in with Serena all the time, and she's probably the wisest cat I ever know. Not gonna lie, she's a wise cat. Get over it, everyone. She's a wise cat. Just to let you all know.
Nice.
Okay, Vin, you're up.
So this one is from RTX Ultimate Gaming. Sarah, if you could be in any game franchise, which would it be?
Gears of War.
Oh,
Wow, straight answer. Wow.
Wow.
I didn't expect that to be honest. I thought you...
Because it's
Yeah.
got the chainsaw, bloody gun, and everything, and I know that I could just feel guts with it all the time. If I could be in a game, I would be in that game.
Oh,
Literally.
I can imagine you
basically
next to
Sarah
Mark
must be shot
Phoenix, you know, let's fuck him up!
Yeah, literally. I will,
You'd be
gut
crazy
the floor,
Sarah, innit?
but chainsawing. You know what I mean? So yeah.
With wig on and everything.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Straight away. Gears of War. Yeah. Sorry.
No, sorry, I love Gears of War. Yeah,
That's all right then. There you go.
yeah.
Love that. That was really quick. She's already thought of
Yeah,
that. I
straight
love
away.
that.
We've got
Thank you,
boom,
let's go.
right in there. Go be in there. Boom.
Okay, so you seem to like weapons. I'm sensing a theme here.
Right.
But out of all the
Careful.
video games you played, what was your favorite weapon to use and why?
Oh, that would be the shotgun in the recent one, Wolfenstein. I'm trying to get this right in my head.
Stein.
Stein.
Listen to your sisters.
Only because I didn't know how much damage it would actually do, because I was purposely trying to avoid, because I actually hate shotguns in a game because you have to get up close and personal. But this shotgun was probably the best shotgun I've ever had, and literally I wasn't even fun. I just went, and I was like, that is the best shotgun ever. Literally, I just blew into bits, and I was like, I have my weapon now. So yeah, there you go. That's it, straight away.
So just before we go into Luna, I'm just going to interject myself. So in terms of video game characters, who would you say is your favourite ever video game character, and why?
Yeah, the why is important here.
The why is important.
What did you want to know? Sorry, what was that?
Your video game character.
It'd be
your favourite.
Zelda. It might be Link. It would be Link.
Oh no.
Okay.
That
It
was
would
almost
be
a faux pas.
Okay,
would
why
be-
Link?
Because he's one. Because
He
like
doesn't swear.
in the game, obviously, I've always related to a bit like Link, because I've always actually been a bit of a loner, and because I can relate to him more, I would love to be him, because it was like I can go off and do what I want. I've got a horse, I'm going to go ride it across country, and I don't care what I'm doing. I've got a bomb with bow and arrows on it. See you later, bye. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to be that person any day, like just to go off, go fight some demons and be the hero. I'd be like, oh, thank you very much, thank you. Bow to my feet, bow, bitches, you know, like kind of thing. But yeah, definitely Link. I just love Link. I can't help but relate to him. He's my dude. He'd be me in male form. He's me in my male form, mate.
Sarah.
It can't be. He don't talk.
No,
I
sorry,
don't care. That's fine. I don't want to talk. I'll happily not talk.
but that's impossible. You mean I mean you talk 18 plus and Link is Nintendo. That's
Oh,
like
dude, I can't talk. I
plus.
can't not talk for 5 minutes. What are you talking about? It kills me. So, you know what I mean? Dude, I can walk into work and go, right, I'm dancing. See you later. And they'll be like, what the fuck is she taking? I'm like, see you later, bye. And that's it. You know what I mean? I walk in with my bloody belt on, do a jiggle, and then walk off. That's me. You know what I mean? I can't be quiet for 5 minutes.
Love
And now
that.
I now have visions of Sarah walking into her work, having some keys on her belt and just thrusting her hips at people and walking away.
Oh, yeah, but the thing is, you've got to remember, when I thrust, I jiggle, because obviously I've got keys on me and that lot. So obviously we've got the jiggle on top of that. So,
can we see the jiggle?
oh, God, I can do the jiggle if you want to do the jiggle. I can do the jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle. Do the jiggle. Do the jiggle.
Oh, it's literally me going like this, going. I just jiggle, that's it. I just jiggle.
Oh, no.
So you literally just walk into your office, do the butt wiggle, and just leave.
Yeah, I literally, this is me, literally. Look, I'll show you what I do, okay? Look, right? This is me. Look, I'll show you, right? Like this.
Bye, Sarah.
Go, bitches!
Film.
Oh, yeah! That's me. That's how I walk. That's how I do when I walk in sometimes.
Absolutely love that. Luna, carry it on for us. Say
Yeah.
the day.
How can I go on from that? If you could spend the day with an actor or an actress, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you do with them?
Oh,
Yeah,
Gerard
go
Butler, I would kiss his face like nothing.
Spend the day with them, though.
Definitely. Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler has been one of my favourite actors since I first saw him in Phantom of the Opera, the movie. And
He's
so
been there
that's
as
when
well?
I first introduced to him. And then I've always wanted to meet him just because he's a talented actor. Okay, yes, look, if I could meet him and smooch him, fine, fair enough. But I would literally just be like, oh my God, it's just nice to meet you and have a conversation with you. Just have a normal conversation. Go, like, you know, do you like your job? How did you find it on Phantom of the Opera? How did you find working with Andrew Lloyd Webber? You know, all that kind of stuff. Like, he's probably been one of my top actors ever since I first saw him in Phantom of the Opera.
Love
Nice.
that.
Would you
Love
would you
that.
say like sing for me or anything like getting?
Oh yeah, I'd be like, can you sing? I would be like this. I'd be like, can you sing Phantom of the Opera for me? Just please, just once. Just let me hear your sexy voice, just once. Just so I can draw, please.
Wow, I could just see it now.
Yeah,
After
my
you
mum,
snugged him or before?
can I just say, my mum has actually met him and took a photo of him and sent it to me, and I was like, "You bitch," and not even, you know what I mean?
That is
Did he
hard.
get you an
Couldn't even take
autograph or
you with him.
something?
With
So
her.
well, she worked for Heathrow at the time, and he was going through the airport, and she said, "Look, do you mind if I take a photo for my daughter?" And she got someone to take a photo with her. She was like this, and I'm like, "Bitch." And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
"Fuck
bet.
you."
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
I was very jealous
Love
that day. Very jealous.
At least she was brave enough to be able to approach him out of the blue like that and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
do you mind doing this for my daughter?" So she thought of you there. So that's
Yeah,
a nice
she was
little
just
thing.
like, she was like, my daughter's a big fan. Can I just send her a photo to make her jealous, please? And I'm thinking, fucking hell, like, you know, be honest. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
yeah,
jealousy changes things. You didn't say that before.
yeah, that's me mum for you. That's me mum for you.
Love that. Vin, where do you want to go with that one, mate?
Who is the biggest bitch in your life?
What, as in I hate or as in I like?
Whatever you please. Both. Do both.
Well, evil bitch downstairs and then bitch friendly next door. Right, well, in this camera, these two here, these two, Pinky and Luna, both bitchy, like, I can't. Fuck wherever you are on your cameras. Wherever.
Can't you see where we are?
Yeah, I
help you out.
can, but I
So
have
this
to
is-
come
this
and
is
remember
good
I have to
bitch
do it
number
backwards.
one.
There you go.
This is good
oh,
bitch
wherever,
number three.
wherever.
There you go.
It's kind of hard because my camera goes backwards, so I have to figure it out in my head, and I'm like, "Fuck no, you're not that way. You're that way." There you go. See, you see what I mean? Like,
No, but, below Uncle Finn.
yeah, there you go. Blow Uncle Finn. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Note to self: I'm never going into an escape room with Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get stuck in there, mate. Oh, you get stuck in there. You're stuck, mate. You're stuck.
Oh, I love it. Pinky, you're up.
I'm gonna go back onto the actors and actresses thing because obviously we touched on quite a good subject there. Out of all of the films that you've watched, who is your favorite actor and why? Or actress?
Drew Barrymore. She's my favorite
Yeah.
actress. She I've watched her in quite a lot, and I think because she's in Ever After, she is probably the one I love the most because she plays the role so well, and it has an impact as well. Like when you're watching her in that film, like you can honestly be that person, and you're like, I just want to like save you. Like I just want to be there and saving you right now. So yeah, definitely Drew Barrymore, definitely.
Yeah. And out of all the films that she's been in, which is your favorite? Is it still Ever After? Or are there any others that she's been in that you really like as well?
I've seen it because I quite liked her in 50 First Dates. I thought she played it so well.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it kind of relates to your own life.
Yeah, well, I usually half the time can't remember what shift I'm on. Like, I can't even remember what shift I'm on tomorrow. I think it's 6 a.m. I fucking don't know. I'll figure it out when I've been on shift. All right. I get confused nowadays. That's how many different shift patterns.
You just go enter it and then jiggle anyway. So
Yeah, that's it. I'm not
Yeah,
walking.
jiggle, jiggle. Sarah, what are you doing here? You're not going to be here for another 12 hours.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Love that. Luna, you're up.
In your opinion, is there any game that should be remastered but hasn't yet?
oh yes, Great
Probably.
question.
I'm not sure if you guys know this. It's a Sega game called Zool, Zool.
Oh, look at his face.
It's lighting up.
Oh,
So
you see me in my pants now, Zoe.
Oh my god. Ben!
Oh dear.
You went to
Yeah,
Uncle Ben.
definitely.
What the hell?
Definitely that game. It's a really good game. I played it when I was a kid, so yeah, I've actually gone out to actually get it actually recently. I've actually just bought it because I was like, I need to play this game. It's really awesome. It's been a long time. But if they redid that, I'd be right on it straight away. I'd be like, bye. You won't see me for about a week now. Bye.
I'm done.
Oh, which Sega was that game? Which Sega was it?
Sega Mega Drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
no,
hear Sega.
To be honest, not a lot of people remember it.
Was it not on anything else, or was it just Sega?
I think it was on Sega. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. All I know was it was
It's the
Sega
black
for me.
ninja with the red bandana, right? And the red like eye mask thing, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I-
Yeah.
I know.
Fuck
that
up.
one.
You just Googled it, motherfucker. That's it.
I know what it means, man.
No. You are terrible, man. You just
You
Googled it.
you just googled it, motherfucker. I tell you what, motherfucker. I'll ask you a question.
It's the same when you are streaming. You always do that, you know. You always you always googling the walkthrough, you know. Oh no, I know where I have to go.
We're professionals. Let's get back to Sarah, please.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Professionals. We're right professionals right now.
Well, professional, mate.
Then
Go,
you're up.
Vinny.
So, what has been the most inspiring game for you ever?
Probably Zelda. Zelda was probably one of the first games I probably completed. Twilight Princess. That was probably one of the ones I actually fully completed. That was probably one of the most inspiring ones, but because it was different. Obviously, you had the wolf aspect of it, and then you obviously had Link aspect of it. It was very different, and it just inspired me to more play it, like get a bit more involved in it. And I just loved it. I would always go back to that game. I mean, I only recently completed it on stream as well, and it was one of the best games I've ever done. Like, and I will still go back to it now if I could.
Love that. I'm going to interject, buddy, quickly with a question from RTX. If you could star in any movie franchise, what would it be and why?
Horror, and I would be killing people.
Never mind any other individual ones. Just whatever franchise it could be, and I want to murder people.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. Like you kind of got to think, like, seriously, whoever fucking does these movies, seriously, they got to not be right in the head, right? And I thought, well, actually, I'm not right in the head, so I thought it'd be perfect. You know what I mean? I'll be the horrible killer that's not right in the head. Perfect. Logical thinking here.
Fair play. Fair play. It's a scary answer, but fair play.
Yes, logical there.
Note to self, I need to keep Sarah on my good side. I need to be on Sarah's good side for the rest of this.
Yeah,
Right, what
believe
question
me,
was to ask now?
the people that get on my wrong side, you'll never hear from them again. So you know.
I love that.
I'm going to
I love
go
that.
leave and move to Belgium.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Bye.
Buddy, ask a question. You're up.
Yes. So, in terms of gaming, what was your hidden gem of a game? A game that no one else seems to have heard of that you absolutely love.
Oh, I don't
What is
know.
it?
I guess maybe I'm not sure if anyone's heard of it. Called Quackshot, Sega Mega Drive game. Yeah, if you guys have heard it, that's probably my hidden gem. I still to this day could not get past one bit. I'm not gonna lie. I would play it, love it, just because he's got plungers. He shoots plungers. I love it. It's one of those games you'd never think to shoot plungers. I don't know why. Whoever thought of it was a fucking genius. Seriously, I was like, I like it. So yeah, Quackshot. And there is another one, which is the McDonald's one. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Is it?
Oh yeah,
There's that one as well. That is freaking awesome. That one.
I
know the
remember
one you're on
that
about.
one because that
Yeah,
was
we
on
talked about it
the
before.
Master System or the Mega Drive. That was on.
Oh, I had it on Mega
Oh.
Drive, but they had it on a few other things as well. But
With
yeah,
the
that's
kids,
another
wasn't
game. Definitely, that was
With the
probably
big
one of the best
kids.
games.
Mm.
All I can remember is the blobs in it, and when he goes ew, 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 when he gets hit.
Brilliant.
Mate, I thought I
Brilliant.
was making that up because I was talking to someone about it. And they're like, "I've never heard of that before in my life. Are you sure that was a thing?" And I was trying to Google it, and could I find
It's
it?
something called
No.
Gladiators. It's like McDonald's Gladiators or something like that.
Yeah, it's like go
was
to me,
called?
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But like I
Oh.
actually found my mum had sent me a box. She'd gone up the loft one day in her loft and said, "Oh, Sarah, this is a box for you." And I'd gone through it all. There were all my old Sega Mega Drive games, and the McDonald's one was there. And I was like, "Yes, yes, yes, and yes, I'm playing this." So yeah,
Sometimes you have to go back to those old classics to like rekindle the
Yeah,
love, or re-experience that
yeah,
love.
yeah, absolutely love it. I could never get past like the third or fourth level, but screw it, that's how it is. You know what I mean? So yeah.
What is it about old games that just are so much more difficult than the ones modern games now?
I think it was just because they were so simple. Because they were so simple yet so hard.
Yeah.
And you were more on a timer as well, so you were trying to rush through the game, and you're like, "Fuck you!" Like on the timer. So if you took too long, you'd die. But then if you took, you know what I mean, you'd still die
Yeah.
because you get through the level quick enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
because
yeah.
you're rushing it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Luna, got a question?
So my last question is, well, not my last question, but the one that's come into my head is, if you had any, if money wasn't an option, like not an option, like you had so much of it that you could just spend on stuff, what would you get? What kind of game would you get? What would you know? What collection would you need?
Do you know what? I would probably go. Do you know what? I would definitely go back down the Sega Mega Drive and get a load of games from there, like literally, and just some of the newer ones that I would love to play, but they're just too expensive, or budget just
Yeah.
doesn't on that. I mean, I would love to get a better gaming PC. That would be the first thing I'd ever get anyway, because at least I would have a decent PC to play stuff from or stream from, you know. So yeah, that would probably be like what I'd go for, really.
I love
And
it.
a gaming chair as well. You wanted a gaming chair as well.
Gaming
didn't you?
chair as
Yeah.
well, yeah. Instead of this
Put yourself out right.
So, Sarah, I've got. I'll speak to you afterwards, but I've got something that may help you out with that. So, remind me after the stream for that. Pinky, because Vin's absent, can you ask the next question, please?
Yeah, so I'm actually been inspired a little bit by chat, and it's completely off topic, so bear with me. What is your hangover cure?
My hangover cure. Oh, look.
Wow.
I'm inspired by chat, okay? I want to
I don't
know.
even know if Sarah drinks or not. She might not drink, you know. But
Yeah,
what's your
I'm
hangover cure?
I'm drunk with her. I know she drinks.
Yeah, I think because like now I don't really drink too much. Like when I was 21, I literally went off the rails with drinking. So, you know, my only best hangover cure was to kind of like sleep it off, to be honest. But then I'd get up and have like a fucking massive fried breakfast. I mean, I remember one day, I remember when I moved, when I moved here. Oh no, I moved back to my mum's at one point, and I literally gone out drinking the night before with my mate. We were so bloody hungover. Like we both looked at each other and went, fuck it, let's go get breakfast. So we went and got breakfast, and then we decided to move all my stuff back to my mum's. And I was like, how the hell are we doing this? Like we look like fucking, we look like snails. That's how slow a pace we were going. But like, you know, you just need the juicy, fucking oily breakfast. That's it. Just get it in there. Soak up the alcohol. Do you know what I mean? But also have a glass of water the night before, guys, because that does tend to help as well. I'm not going to lie. That
Water.
does. Glass of water, yeah. It helps out with the hangover. Just to keep you hydrated through the night while you're sleeping.
Ben, try that
Very
again.
random. Very good question. Very random, though, Pinky.
I was
Luna,
inspired,
you're up.
You just don't want to see me fully drunk, I'm not going to lie. And I may have been
Oh,
slightly...
I do.
I may
Yeah,
have been
Me too.
slightly
I want to see that.
pissed. If you go onto my YouTube channel and look at the me and Adam at NFL, I was probably slightly pissed when I was singing at one point. So just bear with me on that, because I had about 4 ciders at that point, so I was pretty drunk.
What
so.
about your charity stream? Would you
Oh,
want to talk about
yeah, let's not go there, because I probably spilled half the drinks. I don't think I even had a full drink at one point. I literally have scars on my wallpaper because of where I kept spilling it.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. That's the one I wanted to show you. There we go.
Oh, I love you too. I love you, babe.
So I'm just gonna put this out there for chat. So Sarah, Stu was also there to help Sarah with her charity stream. Pinky was there as well. Stu's been giving Sarah a little bit of jip about being drunk on the shandy and stuff in chat. Just to let you know that Stu was the one that flaked early, went to bed, and the guys carried on. Just put it out there. So well done, Sarah. Just put it out there for you. I got your back on that one.
He
All
went
right.
for like 4 hours, and me and Pinky were there, and I just remember Pinky biting me and poking me to try and keep me away, and I was like, I'm so fucking tired.
Biting?
I bet her, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, you both deserved it.
and
I
I
had
just
to.
got the scar for it.
Okay, love that. Luna, you're up. Oh no, sorry,
So-
Luna, you just went, didn't you? Oh, no, sorry, yeah, what is you?
What?
Sorry, I'm back.
Well,
I'm back.
back in the stream.
not saying anything.
What's your favourite drink? Going on that, what would you like to drink? Not just
So
Shandy.
I am a bit.
Candy.
I got a couple of favorite drinks, to be honest. I like my red wine. I really love my red wine. I will happily drink a red wine any day. I do like my cider as well, and I also like my Disaronno and Coke as well. I'm not. It's just whatever's available at the time. I just go with it.
You drink
If it's
everything.
beer, I'll go for beer as well. It just depends what's available at the time and what's easier to get. And I'm like, what's easier to get? Just grab me whatever, mate. You know what I mean?
Not a lot of people like. Well, not a lot of women like beer. So good on you. I don't touch.
Yeah,
the
I've got to have a bit of a beer.
No.
Carlsberg is definitely one to go to, or Bud Light. They're my two favourites to go to. So
Nice.
Love that. Love that. Vin?
What has been the most influential quote you've been told? And
influential.
who told you that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't. Oh, it's a good one. I mean, I guess it would be Adam, because he's helped me a lot, especially this last year, and he's always said to me, "Don't ever doubt yourself. You know that you can do it no matter what." So, and that has always stuck with me because I always doubt myself in a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to jobs, streaming, you name it. I probably doubt myself in quite a lot. And he has always said to me, just don't doubt yourself. He said, you are brilliant at what you do and you can do it. He said, you just need to believe in yourself more than anything.
Love that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely
He's
love
right.
that.
He is
Absolutely.
right,
Very
yeah.
much so.
Just
Okay,
don't
before-
tell him he's right, okay? We don't
What,
need
you just said it live on the screen. It's there forever. Before I go to Pinky, got a question from RTX. I actually like this one. I'm going to go with this one. So, Sarah, if you could assemble a dream drinking / night out team, how many members would it have and who would it be in it?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That's a
yeah, yeah.
fantastic question.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm counting this out. Hang on a minute.
Oh.
Do you know what? Screw it. I'll just say the name. So Stu would definitely be one in there straight away.
Yes.
He loves his freaking drink. He's a freaking awesome guy. Pinky definitely, because I'd love to see her more drunk than what she was at a 24-hour stream. Not gonna
No,
lie.
you don't.
Luna, I would love to see drunk. Definitely. Me, yeah. Well, me, I'm just a lightweight, so I'm always going to be drunk anyway. And definitely, I'm not going to lie. It's got to be my mate Wayne, from my previous job. Fucking man, he's a fucking awesome dude when he's drunk. So, mate, there's about 5 of us. That's it. We're off. Do you know what I mean? That's it. But you'll just see me go like this. You'll be seeing me going up to everyone, going like this. I'll be like this. So I can either do one way or the other. I'll be like, oh, hey guys, I love you so much. Yeah, okay, I love you. I love you. I will go up to a random person and go, mate, I love you. You're so fucking awesome. See you later, dude.
What Sarah's not telling you, this is only after 2 wines.
yeah. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Love that. Pinky, you're up.
So I'm going to go slightly off topic. So if you had to pick a night out or a day out somewhere, what activity would you do?
Going out, probably a zoo. I know it sounds pretty boring, but I love going to the zoo. I'm sorry. I love going to the zoo, especially Whipsnade. Whipsnade is one of my favourite zoos I could ever go to. I will happily go back up
Fantastic
there
place.
every day. I just love how the animals are treated up there, how free they are, and just the way they've done it as well, because there's a lot of walking and I love it. There's a lot of walking. So
I was there 2 weeks ago.
yeah, there
I
you
went
go.
to
See,
enjoy.
I love it.
It is
I'd
the
love
best.
just being there any day.
How did you escape, Fleety?
Oh!
I asked this guy for some help. I asked that guy for some help. Luna, you are up.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's all right.
She's gone.
Would you say your confidence has grown with age, or was you always confident when you was a young person?
Do you know what? I'm not a very confident person. I know I perceive to be, but I really am not a confident person. Probably the last few years that I've been with Adam, I've probably grown a bit more confident with him, because he has really supported me. but inside, I am not a confident person. I always doubt myself. I always think I can't do anything, and I think I sometimes cover it up with laughter, cracking up with jokes and stuff like
Yeah.
that to make it perceive that I'm confident. You know, I can honestly say every stream I go on, I'm absolutely like freaking out sometimes because I'm so worried about what the place looks like I'm streaming in, how is it tidy, and my confidence just goes down because then I don't know what to say or anything like that. So obviously now I've got like how I say stuff, I know now how to say it. Like I still in my head think it's wrong, or I doubt myself because I don't think it's right, but then I just go with the flow and I'm like, well, tough titty, like, you know what I mean? It's just like I have to go with it. But I think, to be honest, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm starting not to doubt myself as much, but it's still, the confidence does lack quite a lot in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't show it, especially on stream. Anyway, you don't show it.
Well, I think as well with the job I do, I have to hide a lot of stuff. So I have to go in confident in my job. So that's probably helped me a lot to learn to hide a lot of stuff.
Like mask it,
I do have to hide a lot of things. So obviously I just kind of like put it in the back of my head and deal with it later. But like in my head, I could be like I could deal with something and then I could come out and I just completely melt down. Like, my God, what the hell happened? What was this? Did I do it right? What did I do something wrong? Oh my God, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just one of those things I've just learned to cover a lot, that when I'm not confident at all.
Well, you covered it up really nice, to be honest. 'cause
Very, very well.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, believe me.
I never noticed it.
Believe me, half an hour before the stream, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to be interviewed. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
You did send me a message saying you were rocking in a corner. I was like,
Yeah.
Stop panic.
That's it. So, yeah.
Oh, I love
So
that.
you
you're up.
just mentioned that you like going to the zoo, right? So
Yeah, I love going to the zoo.
What's your favorite animal? Oh, and
Lions. Lions are my favorite animal.
is it?
That's
Because
unusual.
there's also a question from RTX. If you would care for one animal in the world, what would it be and why? So, it's the same question, I
Lions,
think.
definitely. I just love them. I just love how confident they are. They look scary as well. I'm not gonna lie, but I love how they look
No,
scary.
they don't look scary. That's the whole point about the lion.
Yeah, I
they
know,
look
but
so-
they're cute as well at the same
Yeah.
time. And I'd love that
Yeah.
little thing. I would love it, that little big fucker next to me scaring everyone. Like,
Eat 'em.
So,
Eat 'em.
were lions always your favorite favorite animal or not?
so I've always loved lions and tigers because obviously they're the cat family. So I've always loved both.
Yeah.
The white tiger was very much my favorite animal at one point because they were different. But yeah, I think just over the years, I just love the look of the lion. I love their mane. They're just so cute, and just the way they work as well. I just love how they're a team. You know what I mean? They're a family, and it's just I just love the way they are.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Pinky.
Sorry, I just realised that I was adding on to the back of that. I was like, wasn't that me? No, wait, hang on.
Yeah, it wasn't
Sorry,
you,
that was my fault. So I
sure.
asked on to the question.
Sarah, we just made you a date with Stu. You and Stu are gonna stream together A Way Out. Yes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. There's no
Yes.
no answer there. Just yes. I love that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Whatever.
You
Okay.
volunteered for it. Actually, I'll go back to the question I had originally because we have touched upon it very briefly beforehand when we were talking about the drinking. NFL. Are you a big fan? How did you get into it?
Yeah. I
Which
don't know
team
if
do
you can see behind me. Obviously, I'm a big Vikings fan. Everyone, I'm a very big Vikings fan. Adam actually got me involved in it. Bless him. He's a massive NFL fan, and since I met him, obviously I've got into it more. Got my own team now. Obviously, he's the New York Giants, where I'm the Minnesota Vikings. So it was quite funny, actually. How I became to this team is only because the quarterback for this team, which is Kirk Cousins at the moment, he was actually originally in Washington. And he'd come over to England to do like an NFL London night. So he'd come in and be interviewed. And I actually got called up on stage that day to catch the ball off him backwards. Yeah.
Wow.
freaking amazing. My hands hurt. I'm not gonna lie, my hands were killing me after that because and I followed his career and just kind of went with him, and then I stuck to Purple because obviously they're a great team as well. Yeah, okay, they haven't won a Super Bowl, but they're getting that little bit closer every year, you know. And yeah, I'm a massive fan. I mean, look, guys, I'm sacrificing NFL night for you guys just to let you know it's a big privilege right now because I
Thank you very much. Thank you so
I
much.
don't even know. All I know right now is that Kirk Cousin has beat his yardage this year, so I'm happy with that. So that doesn't really matter. So yeah, but yeah, absolute big fan of it. Obviously, I went to Wembley, so I think it was last weekend. So yeah. Had an amazing time there. We did it. A special reason for Wembley last year as well, because it might be our last year to go to Wembley, only because we met a couple there, an older couple there when we first went. I think it was about 4 years ago we first went, and we'd been seeing them every year in Wembley. And sadly, the husband passed away this year, so we went in honor of him. Yeah, we went in honor for him, and we're raising beers for him, and we were just like, cheers, Jeremy, see you later, I hope you're enjoying, you know, and like just getting absolutely drunk off it, you know. But it was just that little bit special this year for us. So yeah, absolutely loved it.
So maybe a weird question, but how big is the NFL in the UK then? Because I thought it was only like USA based, you know.
No, it is a very big thing over here. Obviously,
okay.
it's very big. They have about 3 to 4 games over here each year. They're very hard to get hold of tickets, especially
Okay.
since. So originally they were doing a couple games in Wembley, then they were doing some games in Twickenham. Obviously, then when Tottenham had their new stadium built, obviously then it went over there because they've got specifically built pitch for them.
Okay.
But it's so harder to get tickets for Tottenham because obviously it's a lower capacity for people to go in. So you can't actually, it's so hard to get tickets there. It's ridiculous. We're gutted, me and Adam were actually gutted this year because both our teams were playing at Tottenham and we couldn't get any tickets. We had to watch it at home. So yeah.
It's getting bigger and bigger every year, then.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
They're talking about the UK having their own team soon. So yeah.
I thought
Right.
rugby was bigger than NFL
Yeah, it is.
in the UK,
Yes, it
to
is.
be honest.
Yes, rugby
It
is.
is.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
rugby
NFL
absolutely is.
But
And
NFL's
NFL's
taking over then.
no.
Oh no. Okay.
Not yet, Vin. Not yet.
No.
So, guys, we are coming close to time, as we always
No.
do. Well,
No.
don't know me. We do this every week, Vin. You fight me every week, and I'll just say, every week.
Well,
So-
it's 3-on-1 now.
It's part of the show, guys, where we ask quick fire questions, where we are literally just
Pinky,
going
tell
to
him.
launch
Pinky, tell
questions,
him.
which is a yes or no answer.
I'm not
or-
getting involved in that. Here's my list.
Guys, can we please be quiet for a minute, please? Thank you. So,
Shut
Sarah,
up,
quick
Vinny.
fire questions, and it's just going to be straight answers. So don't overthink the answer. Literally, just do the first thing that comes to your mind. So literally, it's going to be really easy. Hopefully, the guys are informed. So those are in chat. So Luna going to start, then it's Finn, and then it's Pinky, and we go round, guys, until you run out of questions or we run out of time. Okay. So Luna, you are starting us off.
Disney
Let's go.
princess or Disney villain?
Princess.
Ooh. Good one straight off the bat.
Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Wolfenstein or Gears of War?
Well done. Well done, Pinky.
Marcus Fenix or Kate Diaz on Gears of War?
Marcus Phoenix.
Jiggle or wiggle?
Fucking wiggle, mate.
Oh, okay. Would you go takeaway or home cooked meal?
Home cooked meal.
Camping or glamping?
Oh, glamping.
Yeah, Sailor Moon thing or the Silver Power Ranger?
Oh, Sailor Moon. That's hard.
Holiday abroad or holiday in the UK?
Holiday abroad.
Art museum or history museum?
Oh, history.
Ass or tits?
Pardon?
Ass, ass, or tits? Boobs.
Is.
We're going to go summer or winter?
Oh, winter, just because I could have beanie hats.
The hat sells it. We got
Yeah.
this.
Silly hats or silly socks?
Silly hats.
Sega or Nintendo?
The Sega.
I love you already.
TV or movies?
Movies.
Ice cream or cake?
Both.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Sonic or Mario?
Mario.
No.
You've just lost him. He's not interested
Yeah.
anymore.
We're
Yeah,
over.
Pinky.
It's done.
Let's go, Pinky.
Beer or cider?
Beer.
Smart or rich?
Smart.
Here it comes, right? Luna or Pinky?
Both. Fuck off. I ain't picking. I ain't picking.
I knew he was going to say that, little bugger.
But he's such a bastard, isn't he? Love
He is a
it.
bugger. Every time. Morning bird or night owl?
I'm a bit both, so it don't really matter.
Permanently exhausted pigeon. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Seven
both, so it
hundred-
don't matter.
Save 100 strangers or one loved one?
One love one.
Okay, Vin.
Fuck or bitch?
Whoa! Out of context. We know what you meant, Vin. We know what you meant. Don't worry, we know. Pinky.
Rain or sunshine?
Oh, do you know what? I'll go rain.
Yeah.
Time machine or magic wand?
Ooh.
Wand.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek. Any day. Star Trek. Fuck Star Wars. Star Trek. Next gen to be Pacific.
I love it. So passionate as well. Oh, and you've upset RTX with that one.
Yeah. Stu is out. RTS is out.
Okay. Invincibility or telepathy?
Oh, screw off. Instability, because I'm going to fucking scare you all. I'm going to make your life a living hell.
Expensive gift or homemade gift?
Homemade gift.
Tea or coffee?
Both, because I drink both.
Tea with milk or coffee?
Both. I have milk with both. Doesn't matter.
Flowers or chocolates?
Chocolates.
Skill or popularity?
Skill.
Stu, you know ZFG Gaming 117 or a lion?
Oh, fuck. Stu, I think.
Oh my god. I'm going to nick the one from RTX there. Would you like to be able to speak to the dead or speak to animals?
Speak to the dead. Just so I can speak to my granddad.
Oh.
Good choice.
Take a ride with Aladdin's carpet or fly with Peter Pan?
Carpet any day.
Sweet or savory? Savory.
Sweet. Because I'm sweet and innocent.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Pull the other
Oh,
leg, pull the other leg.
Yeah, okay. Next up,
Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing?
Oh, fuck off, Mario Kart, because I'm trying to beat you, bitch.
Whoa!
I have, actually, bitch.
Only when you stop me from drifting, okay?
Yeah,
That's
but
the
that's
only
not right.
time.
okay, all right, ladies, calm down, calm
No,
down.
no.
Next,
Pinky,
next
no,
one.
no. Pinky,
Cat
Be
fight,
Shrek,
building.
be Shrek for 2 hours or be the Beast for 2 hours?
Sorry, what was that?
Be Shrek for 2 hours or be the Beast for 2 hours?
Beast. Any day, beast.
Ben, you look like you're broken there.
Ben, come on.
He looks like he's frozen. He's like,
No, but why would you stop that fight? It was brilliant. Let it happen. But okay, PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Maleficent or Ursula?
Maleficent, baby!
Scar or Mapasa?
Oh, well, Scar, just because I'm evil. Sometimes.
Cuphead or Alan Wake?
Well, definitely not Alan Wake. Fuck off with that.
Why make that such an easy choice, Finn? I'm going to go with roast dinner or English breakfast.
Oh, roast dinner. I like cooking a roast dinner.
Fair point.
Tidy or messy?
Oh, tidy any day. Tidy, 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 and tidy.
Finn, if I was going to put you on pause 2 seconds, Finn. Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw?
What's that?
I'd take Ravenclaw just because Hufflepuff are pussies.
Oh, we are falling out right now.
What
Rich?
is it? What is it anyway? What is that?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter houses.
Ah,
Vin?
Fi-
She's
Fi-
basically just called me pussy.
Vikings or Man United?
Vikings. Oh, fucking Man United. They're shit.
You just said you said you're a Man United fan.
I was. I'm not anymore. Fucking they're shit now. I don't fucking don't do no football. I do American football. Look at this. American football.
America. Okay, next.
Like, yeah. Book or film?
Oh, book.
Sing or dance?
Yeah, dance. No, sing. No, dance. Oh, I don't know both.
Swear or cuddle?
Cuddle.
Oh, huh? No, that's not true.
Fuck you, evil guru, as well. Fuck you.
No,
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I will leave. I will
No.
leave. Anyhow,
Pink,
no.
Picky, you can't say that. I invited him to the show. You can't say that to him. He's my Sega brother. You can't say that.
I don't care. He's now off the table. We're not interviewing him. Nope, not having it.
Don't worry, I'll have a ruler because, you know, I can. Anyway.
I'll just make sure I'm not available for that week.
We're only playing. So, guys, one last round, and then we've got
Okay.
to close up.
I'm pretty sure it's me, isn't it?
It is.
Pokemon or Digimon?
Both. I'm both. But then again, I like Digimon. It depends because if it's Pokemon the first couple, then yeah, that's fine. And then if it's Digimon, then I like Digimon.
Okay,
both.
sorry,
both.
overthinking it. Okay, fine, there we go. Okay, Luna.
Tits or bits?
What's that?
Tits or bits?
Oh, what a great question.
Because I got my
Tits
titties
or-
for the bees.
Yeah.
Okay, Vin.
Here it comes, Sarah. Brothers Stu or sisters Luna and Pinky?
Oh, fuck off all three of them. I ain't fucking
She's like, no.
I ain't fucking choosing.
You have to. It's final
I'm not
question. You have to.
Both, all of them. I'll
No,
pick
you
them
can't.
all.
No, Brothers Stu or sisters Luna and Pinky?
I picked them all. I ain't fucking picking. I just can't do it, Captain. I just can't do it.
It's uncle. It's uncle, not captain. It's uncle.
Oh, shut up. I'll pick them all.
Pinky.
I'm going to go with Finn or Fleety.
Why you do that? Why do me dirty like that? Sarah.
Just because it's got Uncle Vin and then Fleety, I've got to pick them both, so it doesn't really matter.
There we go, both. I'll take
There
that.
we go. That was nice.
I love it.
I'm-
We've now learned that Sarah likes to sit on the fence.
You tell me in private, Sarah. You can all DM me, you know.
Oh, well, we have one.
I'll DM you later, don't worry.
We have one from chat. Lick a
Go on.
live chicken or have a cockerel for an alarm clock?
Is that Ryan by any chance?
Yes.
Live chicken, whatever the chicken one is. Whatever the chicken one is.
Look at my chicken. Fair enough.
Oh.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. So, guys, we are unfortunately we are at that point where we have run out of time. As always, it fucking flies
Ooh.
by. Always flies by. Sarah, you've been absolutely incredible. Absolutely love it. The one thing I'd like to take from this is, although you say you have the confidence issues and stuff, just rest assured your streams are absolutely fantastic. Really enjoy
Yes.
them,
Yes.
and you are really
Always good
engaging,
fun.
which is really
Very.
important. And we wouldn't have you on here if you weren't fun. Let's just be honest about that. So thank you so much on that one. So Sarah, you need to close off the show. So you need to let people know where to find you.
Yeah, just hit me up on Sarah's Crazy World. That's all you just need to look for me on Twitch. That's it, mate. You can look at me YouTube, Facebook. You can look at me everywhere. I'm everywhere, people. I am everywhere.
Look at all of me.
Can I just say one thing? If I ain't in my stream, I'm either in Stu's, Pinky's, or Luna's. They are the three I'm in mainly all the time, guys. So if you can't find me, look for me in those three, and I will be there. People, seriously, like
Love
you
that.
really cannot miss me. This is literally my profile picture. That's my profile picture. You cannot miss me. You literally cannot miss me, guys. You cannot miss me. There you go.
Absolutely love that. Sarah, you've been an absolute dream. And as always, the co-hosts have been fantastic. Luna, thank you so much. Vin, you've been amazing as always as well. Thank you. And Pinky, superb. Thank you very much, guys. Sarah, if you could just stand behind when we go off, that'd be fantastic. But for those in chat, we are disappearing now, unfortunately. You've been amazing. Thank you for engaging and asking the questions. So yeah, we're obviously back next week as well, guys. So take care. Thank you very much, everyone. I love you all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.